Man, oh man. It's been what, 3 days since you guys last seen me? 3 or 2 days? And honestly, I wish I could tell you guys I've been chilling, but that's not the case. Now, long story short, you guys remember how I was putting the engine together? It was me and Renardo at the crib, and he did the timing belt for me. And I said, yo, shouldn't you put this back on? That little black washer thing? You suck. Wait, don't this supposed to go on there? What? That goes on before. Oh, fuck. Basically, I installed that backwards, so I had to jack the engine up, remove the mount, remove the timing chain cover, remove the pulley, take off the crank pulley and the timing cover, flip that little thing around so it was like this. I had to flip it like this. So in the process of removing the timing chain cover, I came across a stripped Allen head. It wasn't a downstar bolt. It was a bolt that a company sent me a long time ago, and I needed bolts to go up in there so I can tighten down the oil pan to the timing chain cover. So I used the bolts that I just found, and making that long story short, I had to get a new oil pan and wait a full day to get a new oil pan so I can put everything back together, put oil in it, and hopefully see if my crank sensor code went away, which was code P0336, which is crank sensor intermittent interruption signal, something like that, which means that the crank sensor wasn't reading properly because the washer was installed backwards. It can go in either way, but I had mine on backwards. So that was that issue. So now I think everything is good. I just put oil in the car because I had to wait 24 hours for the sealant on the oil pan, all that stuff to dry up. I wanted to, you know, be safe than sorry. So now I got to put the laptop on it and blah 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 blah. But then this video, I'm trying to drive the car, so I'm gonna do the shift cable install with the shifter box. First things first, let's just get the shift box installed and all that good jazz. Got the shift box ready to go. Got my shifter plate right here from Hybrid Racing, of course. This, boom, and this bad boy right here. Now, if you're new to the K-Series world like I am, this shifter plate is needed so you don't have to cut this out. So you can keep that, because this big hole inside of the shifter plate covers that, like so. And then these two holes right here would mount on your factory two holes right there. So I don't know if you guys can see in there all that well, but the factory shifter holes are right there, and you reuse those with your hardware, and you got to drill two up the top, and that's it, boy. Now I'd have to drill a hole there, but I kind of don't want to because they only supply me the hardware to just put those two in and the 4 bolts for each corner. So I might just leave it like that, bro. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not the right way to do it or whatever, but when do I ever do things the right way? You know what I'm saying? Super facts. So I went ahead and just drilled out the holes because, hey man, my engine bay looks proper aside from the paint, but everything else is brand new. I did it right this time, so I was like, look, bro, let me just do this right. So got my tap and die set right here, playboy. Time to tap that hole right there. Right there, gonna tap that hole. I'ma tap that hole, you feel me? That was a waste of time. Oh my god, I suck. So I have 3 out of 4 bolts securely tied down. I'd have to go out and buy a lock nut for this ASAP. I tried looking for it for the past 30 minutes. I have no idea where I put it. It's getting dark outside. Yes, I did start filming at 5:30, 5-ish, 5:30-ish or whatever. It's like 6:20 right now, whatever. But I got the shifter plate in. Now to run the cable to the firewall. I still have no idea where I'm gonna run the cable so it can look nice with that all installed and everything. I have no idea what I'm gonna do about that. Speaking of the shifter box, I don't have these outer rings, so I can't mount the 4 bolts that I received from Hybrid Racing. Can't mount these bolts because, well, that what will happen. I basically screwed myself for this shifter install portion, whatever. Today is Thursday. I have until Saturday. Actually, I don't even have until Saturday. I have till Friday night to drive this car and make sure to drive like an hour and 20 minutes away from where I live to get tuned. I don't even know if my crank sensor issue is fixed yet. I still have to turn on the car, plug up the ECU. I wanted to get the shifter installed today so I can do that. I actually want to get the shifter installed, drive it, do everything in this video because I have to still have Randy on his car tonight. So we might be able to drive today. We might be able to drive today. Maybe. So I got the cables attached, kind of. I gotta get those little C-clamps that go over them so that keep these in place from moving. Hopefully that will be taken care of today if I can go buy them. And then for the shifter box, I got the stuff all wired in. Not wired, but connected. I just gotta get more of these clamps and then I gotta bolt this in. And since I don't have these grommets, I thought I was gonna be screwed. But luckily for me, my man Sean Built 772 on Instagrams, formerly known as Mr. Sean Skates, He has these with washers, and basically I'll be able to mount this in today. I just gotta go pick them up, and that's it, bro. This is how I'm gonna run the shifter setup until either my shifter box get in or until I have a day where I could just feel like making this neat. I already started trimming the center console, or I think that's what it's called or whatever. Bore this out more so that can sit flush in there. Got a lot of work to do with this thing. Well, not a lot, but some tedious work because I gotta get it just right so I can keep this. I don't want to get rid of my console or whatever. So yeah, hopefully the next clip I have more of these clips and I have this thing bolted in. I hope everything goes well with getting the hardware needed to bolt this shifter in and me turning on this car and having no crank sensor code. Because if I have the same code, it's either one of two things: the crank sensor is bad or my timing's off. But I don't think the timing's off. I pray I turn this car on, throw on this Honda, and see if I only have 2 codes, which is the O2 sensors. If I have 3 codes and one of those 3 codes are the CKP, alright, Randy's about to tighten up his car while I wait to get the grommets and stuff from mine to do the shifter box. So we're gonna knock out as much as we can tonight on this thing, get this thing ready for Saturday as well. Time lapse. To you, playboy. Just finished up getting the shifter box fully in. I used some of my hybrid racing parts. I use these clips and these cotter pins because I don't have any to like secure the shifter cables in there. But check me out, son. Oh, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Something like a first drive, not officially yet. But gas gauge isn't working or my tip gauge. K series. I guess the coolant bled already. Little bit.
Damn, you need a alignment bad.
A wheel alignment?
No, wheel is crooked.
I'll put it on.
Your wide band ain't working.
Yeah, I gotta get up. Give gas.
Stop, tune.
Yeah, I need to get a...
You need to map it.
Yeah. I don't have a wide band to read it.
You're gonna have to take that one off of Robert.
If he'll give it to me.
And then he'd buy him another one.
The one he got, the brand new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the car moves under its own power. The car does drive. I just have to get a wide band so I can get a proper calibrated map or whatever so I can actually drive it. Hopefully Robert lend me his. Okay, so I haven't been filming for the past 7 hours. It's like 5 o'clock right now, and my battery's dead. Damn it. My car is like having a nasty misfire when I try to accelerate. Like I can't go past a certain RPM. Like I have to like step on the gas and then it'll go blah 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 blah, like slowly but surely get up there to RPMs. Jason, my tuner, is on his way down from West Palm to come see what's up with the car so I can tune with him the following day. But right now I'm headed to Randy's house because we gotta go pick up a thing to finish up his car. We gotta pick up a fitting so we can get his car driving so he can tune tomorrow. A lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on. Dark time. Randy's ready to roll. Plug in the ECU and he's ready to roll. My camera's on 6%. I should have got the new battery while I was home. I failed, you guys. If my car doesn't drive today, Randy sure will. And, you know, my car, I gotta do a knock sensor and oil change and valve cover, gasket. The day before tune day, bro. Round 3, boy. Yeah, this shit might throw a rod out the valve cover. Insert Randy Bill clip. Randy Bill. I left my camera in Randy's car, but the car drives. Jason came down from West Palm and he got the car running properly. It drives. We did some pulls. Well, I did like 2 pulls. Jason did a test hit. Car is good. I'll show y'all some footage right after we get Randy's car situated. Randy just needs a map now, so Jason's gonna like throw like a little street map on it. Valve adjustment time at 12:40. That boy Mize tuning, y'all. That boy's, man.
KPG.
KPG, bro. K-Pro gang. Zosh, are you Crip or Blood? Oh, KPG. Wow, bro. Jason, fix your shit again. Wow. Damn, crew and Blood already too? Damn.
Yeah, that shit perfect.
Yeah. Damn, Jason, you're a beast, bro.
Wait, so how'd you know?
Show him the time, bro. Show him the time, bro.
Oh yeah.
Show him the time, bro.
114. That man, Jason's a beast, bro. In less than, what, 12 hours, all of our cars gonna be on dynos. Making our way to my house, but first, gotta get some food, cause we hungry. 2:25 a.m., bro. And we gotta be up in
Couple hours.
5 hours, bro. We gotta be up in 5 hours to make it to the dyno. You wild, bro. Fast guy. Fortune day. It's 2:38 and I have to replace the VTEC solenoid gasket because that thing is leaking horribly. Quick recap. I have to be up in like 5 hours. We're leaving my house to head down to West Palm, then to Pompano from 8 to 9. So we gotta reach Prestige Motorsports at 9 o'clock, and then from there go over the cars again, make sure everything is straight. Then head to Eddie's, which is Genesis Automotive, to get our cars dyno tuned. And we're gonna be there all freaking day. But since I hadn't show you guys how my car drives this vlog still, which I am, so since I didn't show you guys a proper video of me driving the car, this video, when I head out to the dyno tomorrow, I'll incorporate that first drive experience with you guys. It's a huge smile on my face. But let me get this VTEC solenoid gasket done, and I will see you guys in the morning.